I spent 6 months testing every viral diet that broke the internet in 2024, from the $2 Oatzempic that claims to replace $1,000 Ozempic, to the Mediterranean hack that supposedly burns fat while you sleep. I tracked everything: weight, blood work, metabolism, and my sanity. One of these diets nearly sent me to the hospital, another one actually worked, and the results will completely change how you think about viral nutrition trends. What's up, everyone? I'm Dr. Sarah, and this channel is where we put viral health trends through real scientific testing. If you're new here and tired of clickbait wellness content, hit that subscribe button because we're about to expose some uncomfortable truths. Here's what I committed to: 30 days per diet, comprehensive medical monitoring with Dr. Lisa Rodriguez, a registered dietitian and metabolic specialist. We tracked 15 different biomarkers, body composition scans, and I documented every single day on camera. The diets I tested were chosen based on 3 criteria: millions of views on social media, claims of rapid results, and enough controversy to fill these comment sections. Fair warning, some of these results are going to make you angry. Before we dive in, comment your biggest diet question right now. I'm going through every single comment in the first 2 hours and giving detailed responses. First up, Oatzempic. The promise? This $2 drink could replace $900 Ozempic injections and help you lose 15+ pounds in a month. The ingredients are simple: half cup oats, lime juice, water, blend and drink before every meal. The first 2 weeks were incredible. I lost 8 pounds, wasn't hungry until afternoon, and thought I'd found the holy grail of weight loss. The beta-glucan fiber in oats actually does trigger GLP-1, the same hormone Ozempic mimics. Then week 3 hit like a freight train. I was cold constantly, obsessing about food, and my workouts became torture sessions. By day 30, I'd lost 12 pounds, but here's what the blood work revealed. 6 pounds of that was muscle mass. My metabolic rate dropped 18%. I was basically in starvation mode. Dr. Rodriguez called it metabolically catastrophic. 2 weeks after stopping, I gained back 9 of the 12 pounds. My body composition was worse than when I started. Less muscle, same body fat percentage. This is the textbook definition of yo-yo dieting. Next, the 90-30-50 method that's supposedly backed by science. 90 grams of protein, 30 grams of fiber, 50 grams of healthy fats daily. And TikTok creators claimed it's the secret formula nutritionists don't want you to know. This one was actually reasonable. It focused on macronutrients instead of restriction. I tracked everything religiously using MyFitnessPal and meal prepped like a bodybuilder. 30 days in, I lost 6 pounds, but more importantly, I maintained muscle mass and energy levels. My hunger was stable, sleep improved, and I wasn't thinking about food 24/7. But here's the plot twist. This isn't some revolutionary discovery. It's just balanced nutrition with a catchy name. The secret formula is literally what registered dietitians have recommended for decades. The reason this worked isn't magic ratios. It's because hitting these targets naturally creates a moderate calorie deficit while preserving muscle mass. The high protein and fiber keep you satisfied. The carnivore diet, only animal products for 30 days. No plants, no fiber, no carbs. Influencers claim it cures everything from depression to autoimmune diseases. I was terrified but committed to the science. Week 1, I felt like garbage. Headaches, fatigue, constipation from hell. Week 2, energy stabilized, but I was having weird dreams about vegetables. Week 3, I actually felt good. And mental clarity was incredible. After 30 days, my cholesterol increased by 40 points, but my triglycerides dropped significantly. My inflammatory markers were mixed, some better, some worse. I'd lost 9 pounds, mostly water and glycogen, but maintained muscle mass better than with Ozempic. However, my gut microbiome diversity tanked by 60%. The hardest part wasn't physical, it was social. And try explaining to your friends why you can't eat anything at restaurants. I became that person nobody wants to invite to dinner. The Mediterranean hack promised you could burn fat while sleeping by eating olive oil before bed and following specific meal timing. Sounds too good to be true, right? The real Mediterranean diet is simple. Lots of vegetables, fish, olive oil, whole grains. But the hack version added these weird rules about meal timing and specific olive oil rituals. This was the most enjoyable 30 days. I lost 4 pounds. Not dramatic, but I could see myself eating this way forever. Energy was stable, meals were delicious, and I didn't feel deprived. The hack elements were nonsense, but the base diet works because it's anti-inflammatory, satisfying, and culturally sustainable. It's not good, but it's effective long-term. Finally, I tested the most extreme, Liver King's ancestral diet, raw liver, bone marrow, and organ meats. I lasted exactly 8 days before Dr. Rodriguez made me stop. On day 6, I developed food poisoning symptoms. Day 8, my liver enzymes were elevated. And turns out, raw organ consumption without proper sourcing is incredibly risky. This experiment taught me that extreme isn't always effective, and some influencer diets are genuinely dangerous. After 6 months of testing, here's my honest ranking. 1. Modified Mediterranean diet, most sustainable, enjoyable, and health-promoting. Boring, but effective. 2. The 90-30-50 method. Good for people who like tracking. Results were solid and sustainable. 3. Carnivore, short-term only. Interesting short-term effects, but not sustainable or socially practical. 4. Oatzempic, effective for rapid weight loss, catastrophic for metabolism and mental health. 5. Liver King protocol, dangerous and unnecessary. Don't try this at home. Here's what shocked me most. The diets that worked long-term weren't the ones with dramatic promises or extreme restrictions. They were the ones that fit into real life. I brought my results to a panel of 3 nutrition experts. Their reactions were intense. Dr. Rodriguez, metabolic specialist. The Oatzempic results show exactly why we don't recommend extreme restriction. The metabolic damage can take months to reverse. Sarah Chen, sports nutritionist. The 90-30-50 method worked because it accidentally created good nutrition habits. The ratios aren't magic, consistency is. Dr. Mike Thompson, gastroenterologist. The carnivore gut microbiome changes concern me. Diversity is crucial for long-term health. I know some of you are already typing angry comments, so let me address them. You didn't do diet right. I followed the exact protocols from the most popular influencers. If there are 50 different right ways to do a diet, maybe the diet isn't well defined. One person's experience doesn't prove anything. You're absolutely right. This is N1 data with medical monitoring. I'm sharing my experience, not claiming universal truth. You're just promoting diet culture. Actually, I'm showing that most viral diets are unsustainable and often harmful. My conclusion is that moderate, enjoyable approaches work best. After testing everything extreme, here's what I learned works for sustainable fat loss. Moderate calorie deficit, 300 to 500 calories, high protein intake, 0.8 g per pound body weight, plenty of fiber from whole foods, consistent meal timing, social flexibility for restaurants and events, warning signs that a diet is likely to fail, promises of losing more than 2 pounds per week, eliminates entire food groups without medical reason, requires expensive supplements or special products, claims to hack your metabolism, can't be followed at social events. Okay, your turn. In the comments, I want to know, which of these diets surprised you most? What viral diet should I test next? Have you tried any of these? What was your experience? Ask me anything about the testing process, the results, or nutrition in general. If this kind of evidence-based content is valuable to you, subscribe and hit the bell. I test one viral health trend every month, so you don't have to risk your metabolism like I did. Next week, I'm starting a 90-day experiment testing whether you can actually hack your sleep to need only 4 hours per night. Should I do it, or is this too dangerous? Let me know below. My full lab results, members only, best and worst supplements of 2024. Remember, there's no shortcut to sustainable health, but there are definitely shortcuts to metabolic damage. I'll see you in the next experiment.